Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about all the season rewind cards coming tomorrow in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 15,000 subscriber mark. Sorry, 16,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Tomorrow, we have 30 breakout and 2K number players celebrating excellent performances from this season coming in 23-24 NBA packs and boxes. Complete the East collection to get Diamond Kyle Kuzma and the West for Diamond Rudy Gobert. And they did say in the season playbook, when you look at that this is season rewind 1 that is coming this week in the schedule. I don't know if that means this is going to be a weekly thing or a monthly thing or what, but it says season rewind number 1. And this is where all those breakout and 2K numbers cards they were talking about are. I don't understand why 2K doesn't drop moments cards near daily, where they could drop a moments cards or two almost every single day in all likelihood, but I guess they decided to save it all up and drop it as a set. Not an agenda set, but it does say coming tomorrow, new agendas for earnable equal chance packs for each gym level, and look for deluxe packs across my team after wins. So you'll be able to get a emerald, a sapphire, an amethyst, a ruby, and a diamond. These three diamonds, I mean, Jeremy Grant, De'Aaron Fox, DeJounte Murray, or Jalen Brunson, it's a 6'3" point guard, a 6'1" point guard, a 6'5" point guard, maybe 6'4". I don't know if DeJounte's 6'4", 6'5", and then a pretty good wing probably, but not incredible. When you look at these cards, I mean, it looks good. I wouldn't say they look incredible, but it also, like, there are some guys here who are really, really intriguing to me, and the fact that it's a deep set with a lot of rubies, sapphires, and emeralds could lead to some awesome salary cap cards, some of the best budget cards in the game. And that's where this set could wind up being really, really useful for a lot of players, is with cards like, for example, well, I would say that Alex Caruso, but he can't play point guard. That Cole Anthony, for example, at point guard might be a really good card. Same thing with DeAnthony Melton. Both of those guys are big. I mean, DeAnthony Melton especially, he's a defensive guy. He can play point guard. He's got good size. Like, that's an interesting card. There's a lot of interesting cards here. Gobert probably won't be good. He'll probably be a little on the slower end and won't be able to shoot, but Kuzma could be elite as well. I know he's the lock-in, but he's probably going to be the best card tomorrow. The diamonds will probably be pretty decent. Fred VanVleet, Reggie Jackson, probably not that great. Cam Thomas and PJ Washington, both interesting, although Cam Thomas not being able to play point guard hurts that card. PJ Washington will probably be a beast. Ruby Santi Aldama is interesting. Ruby Grant Williams and Zach Collins are also kind of interesting. The sapphires, Cam Reddish is a great sapphire. Isaiah Joe's going to be a budget shooting beast. Same thing with Grayson Allen. Even a Terrence Mann is a great release. He'll be okay as an emerald. I bet Podziemski's a fun offensive guard as well, and he's going to be a big emerald point guard. Keontae George is a big emerald point guard. You get a Sapphire Schroeder. Sapphire Obi Toppin will probably be half decent. Marcus Sasser will be a scoring guard, and he's a PG as well. Jaime Jaquez has been playing awesome. He deserves a card. That's cool. Craig Porter, by the way. Really, really like this guy. On Cleveland, he's a guy that nobody is talking about. I don't think anybody knows who Craig Porter Jr. is, but I just want to shout this dude out. Number one, he's 6'5", so never mind, he's 6'1". I thought he was 6'5". What? Okay, I take it back. I thought he was a lot bigger than he is. Anyways, he plays very big. He's a do-it-all guard for Cleveland. That's a fun guy. I like him. I wish the Caruso card could play point guard. That's going to be a little disappointing. 6'4" shooting guard. That hurts that card. But Cole Anthony will probably be pretty good. DeAnthony Melton will be pretty good. Malik Beasley, a budget 3 and D. PJ Washington will probably be a beast, stretch big power forward. DeJounte will be very good because he'll be a defensive point guard with pretty good size. Brunson will be a good, very fun offensive card with an elite release, but overall probably won't be that elite. Cam Thomas, can't play point guard. That hurts that card. De'Aaron Fox will be awesome at PG. He's going to be a very fun card, probably slightly worse than Westbrook. Jeremy Grant should be pretty good. Reggie Jackson will be a short PG. Same thing with Fred VanVleet. Neither of those cards are probably that great, but as a whole, I mean, Kuzma's going to be a monster, first and foremost. I think Kuzma is going to be probably the best card in the drop. I do want to take a look at what a Kuzma card is going to look like right now, because if his release is anything like it has been the last couple of years, or at least it was last year, he is going to be an absolute dog. He got a card pretty early last year, Season 2 card. It was a diamond as well, 93 overall. That was 85 speed, 85 excel, 86 3 ball, 85 driving dunk. Pretty good defensive card. The question with Kuzma is mainly going to be, does he get the clamps badge? How good is he defensively? Because offensively, he's likely going to be very good. It'll be also interesting to see if he gets any sort of like good playmaking badges, how complete the card is. He'll be better than this Diamond Kuzma was, and this Diamond Kuzma already looks pretty good. I'm going to take a look real quickly at what Kuzma's animations look like this year, just to take a look, see what his SIGs are looking like. Basic dribble style, you don't love to see that, I will say, but I know his release is going to be good. Pro leaner is fine. Behind the back wing, but he's not going to move that great. He'll be a good card, but he's going to have to be good defensively to be even worth considering, because guys like Luol Deng, Rudy Gay are viable and very good. There's a bunch of good budget cards as well at the small forward position. So In general, I will say neither of these sets look like they're going to be worth locking in tomorrow, but it's a decent set. And I do want to point out as well before we call this video as well that there is one other thing that you want to make sure you're remembering for tomorrow, and that is that we're also getting more Tournament Battles Evos cards tomorrow, just 2 of them. I think it's worth mentioning at the end of this video that this is happening tonight. We got Boston playing Indy, and then the Pelicans play the Kings. I'm rooting for the Celtics personally tonight because I want Derek White to get his first Evo to Diamond. If the Pacers win, he will get his second Diamond Evo. Ben Mathurin will, and he will be capped out on potential Evos. Pelicans beat the Kings. Jonas Valanciunas will go to Diamond. If the Kings beat the Pelicans, Malik Monk will get his second Diamond Evo. But honestly, I don't think that Malik Monk or Ben Mathurin, despite being pretty fun cards, I don't think either of them are all that great. I think that Valanciunas at Diamond would actually be very good. And I know Diamond Derek White is going to be exceptional. So I would be very cool with them winning that game. And that's definitely who I'm rooting for, is the Celtics. Also, games coming tomorrow night, by the way, as well for in-season tournament. It's Knicks Bucks. So that's a Josh Hart versus Bobby Portis Evos. Would like to see Bobby Portis win that one. And then Suns Lakers would like to see Jared Vanderbilt and the Lakers win that game, so Vando gets another Evo personally. But yeah, that's about all there is to say for the next couple days in terms of what is incoming. So be on the lookout for about those in-season tournament games over the next couple days, and the Evos that will be coming. Of course, y'all know I'm going to keep y'all updated with that, and I will of course be keeping y'all updated tomorrow as well, breaking down all the new cards, what you have to look for, which cards are worth picking up, all that type of stuff. I'll say right now, the guys that jump out at me, I'm just going to go through it one more time and tell you the guys that look intriguing to me. Both Fox and Jeremy Grant are going to be interesting. Fred VanVleet, Eddie Jackson, not really. Santi Aldama, yes. Jordan Hawkins, a little undersized probably, but very good shooter. Zach Collins, another budget stretch big. He'll be pretty good. And Grant Williams will probably be okay as well, but he's undersized at power forward. Keontae George, Brandon Pajemski, and Terrence Mann will probably all three be 3 of the best rubies in the game. And then Grayson Allen, Isaiah Joe will be budget shooters, but not that great. Cam Reddish could be really, really good for Sapphire, though, depending on how souped up he is. DeJounte Murray will be good. Jalen Brunson will be very fun offensively, but not that great as an overall card. Cam Thomas, wish he could play point guard, but he's going to be okay. PJ Washington, probably very good. Alex Caruso, okay, but again, why can't he play point guard? Cole Anthony will be a pretty solid. Interested to see how good of a defender he is. D'Anthony Melton will probably be a budget beast. Same thing with Malik Beasley. Obi Toppin and Dennis Schroeder, Marcus Sasser, all pretty intriguing options. Probably Toppin and Sasser more so than Dennis Schroeder to me, at least. And then Jaime Hawkins, Peyton Pritchard, Craig Porter. None of those guys jump off the page at me as exciting options, but there is potential there. Kuzma will probably be a beast. I doubt Gobert is great, but as a whole, it's an interesting Tuesday drop. It's a lot of cards. It's a lot of budget stuff. I love these midweek drops, including a lot of budget content, I hope that continues, because the more budget content, the better. I want the game to appeal to a player who's not a sweat, as well as to the sweats. Like, we need more casuals, honestly, because it keeps the game mode alive and it helps. I mean, you need more casuals. You do. You need more reasons for people to play, things to keep people engaged, fun stuff to do that isn't just playing the game. And I think the content tomorrow looks pretty good. So I'll give 2K some props. It's not too bad. I'm a fan. Excited to see what the cards look like tomorrow. With that being said, that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. And I appreciate y'all. Peace.